Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to continue to do another lava moving platform, but this time we're going to combine it and make it a disappearing, reappearing platform. So even more challenging. So here you have an example. Let me go ahead and shrink down my main camera. So right here we have the red thin lava stick going back and forth, and you'll notice that I'm not being killed because it's disappearing and then reappearing. However, if I go ahead and go out in that spot, right, it's not there yet. As soon as it reappears, if it touches me, boom, my health is 0 and instant death. Okay, let's get started. So since this is now an extenuation of what we've been working on, and you should already be familiar with making your platform, I have my script attached. So we're going to just take a look at the scripting right away. And I'm going to go ahead and blow this up so you can see it. But let's go through what the scripting means really quick. So we have our steps and our code outline showing here on the screen. Again, start with a basic platform. Go ahead and open up your Roblox Studio, and then you can adjust the size and the shape of what you're going to have your lava block be. Again, you want to anchor the platform to make sure it doesn't fall out of position, and then we're going to add the script. Our first line, of course, is referencing the platform object. Then we're going to have the position, or our start position, and then we're going to have our end position. So this is where we're adding that extra coding to have the platform disappear and reappear. Then we're going to add our function. Now again, just like our last project, we have the function to where if our humanoid or our character at any point touches, right, the platform, then his health immediately goes to 0, and that is the simulated lava kill. Okay, so that's our function. And then at the bottom, we have our loop for our movement. So we have a start position. We're going to have our start position be there. In this case, we have a 3 written. So it's going to wait for 3 seconds, and then it's going to disappear and then reappear. And it's going to wait for 3 seconds before it repeats. So that's the cool thing about a loop, is that it's going to keep going continuous. And that's it. Shows short and sweet. Okay, I want to take a moment and talk to you about what vector3.new means in the coding. So vector3 is a fancy word for saying basically a point in that 3D space. So it's using the 3 numbers, right? Your first number in this case is 20, and it's how far we're moving left or right on the x-axis. Okay, the second number being 0, right? That would be how far you'd move up or down on the y-axis. And then the last number, right, it's 0 as well, but that would be how far you're moving forward or backward on the z-axis. So if you change those values, you'll actually be able to control where that lava strip appears and then disappears to. So with that vector 3 being a point in 3D space, this first clip is showing how far my base plate is moving left or right or on that x-axis. Then if I stop it and I go into the script and I change the middle value to be 20, and then I hit play, this will indicate, I guess I have to zoom out, how far you're moving up and down on the y-axis. So my brick is going up and down. And then the last one, if I change it out to be 20 at the end, and then I hit play, now, I guess I gotta zoom out. There you can see it. It's now going forward or backward, and that is going to be your z-axis. So go ahead and have fun and play with that. And again, like and subscribe. I'm trying to keep these nice and short so that you can just copy the code and play with it in Roblox. All right, have a great day.